Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. It is Saturday morning, May 31st, 2025, and I am on my way to Vendit, the flea market. I can't believe it's May 31st and tomorrow's June. Time just kind of goes by so fast, it's like I barely remember it. But anyways, also, I woke up this morning. It was only 48 degrees and the furnace was running. It's not even going to reach 60 today. We've been getting way too much of this, and as you can see, it's overcast. It's going to rain again. So, yeah, they say this week is supposed to warm up, so we'll see what happens. Because I noticed the weather forecast, it can't keep up with the changing weather. I mean, I will look in the morning and it says one thing, and then I'll look later and they've changed it, and like the opposite thing has happened anyways. Like this past spring especially, it seems to be calming down with this, but like it'll say it's not going to rain and then it ends up raining. I mean, it's just like really weird. Anyways, so I was thinking, I remember when I was a Christian, you know, learning about how Jesus said, all these things I do, you can also do. Well, what exactly did that mean? Because, you know, there are certain things in the Bible that the church never really touches on, and that's one of them. So, but I want to know, well, what does it mean? So after I left the church and I started looking within, looking deeper at things, I came to my own conclusion, and again, this is my conclusion, my theory, my opinion, take it or leave it. It doesn't matter. I mean, there's no gurus. There's nobody who truly knows everything, who knows the truth about the spirit realm, God, whatever you want to call it. Nobody truly knows unless, well, you're already dead. And, you know, I don't think it's possible. And I know that there are some who have more of the truth than most people. But what we don't have are gurus anymore. We do not need gurus. It is our responsibility to look within ourselves, find out who we truly are as an individual, and I'd say as humanity also. God, I love these flowers. That being said, after, you know, all these years of not being a Christian and looking outside the box, I've come to my own thing about what Jesus meant by this. Now, you guys know that I believe that we not only just come from God, we are a piece of God. So when Jesus says that these things I do, you can also do, that actually makes perfect sense. Now, I see Jesus as... Now, I'm going to tell you, I should preface with this. I don't take everything I read in spiritual texts, and it's not just the Bible, literally. To me, most of it is metaphorically, but, and they represent something, you know. Anyways, in my opinion, I think Jesus was an ascended master who was one of the best manifestors in psychic mediums on the planet. that ever existed. And because he could remember where he came from, he knew this and he knew how to use it. And since we all come from God, we have those abilities. But we were brainwashed very, very, very long time ago into forgetting. And so I believe what he was saying is the manifesting in his psychic abilities. He was telling us, yes, you have it too. You are from God just like I am. And so you have it too. Try to remember who you are and how to use it. And I think that was one of the things he was trying to teach. Remember who you are. Remember your own personal power. And, you know, your value especially. Because I believe that his message had more to do, just like now, with the politics going on in that day. So, at some point, somebody somewhere decided they were going to turn this into a religion and I think profit, either monetarily or power-wise or both. So I believe that's really what happened. But yes, Jesus was, saying, what I do, you can also do. Yes, he was telling us the truth. But those who teach it, they like to ignore that passage or they make something up. So, anyways, just food for thought. I mean, don't get upset if my belief is different than yours. We're all allowed to have our own perspectives and beliefs on things. So, I think it's an interesting topic to discuss. And I love deep conversation. I do. I love to really think about things and have good conversations. Unfortunately, these days, you can't find somebody to have a deep conversation with. And a lot of times a deep conversation entails talking to somebody who has a different opinion than you. And so it's really hard to have a good conversation these days. So anyways, I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be and make it a joy.